Alright guys, welcome back to another Opera Omnia video where we're going to be talking about Kadaj, who is going to be getting his rework, his FR and BT weapons. And we're going to take a look at the changes that he is going to be getting, and I'm going to let you guys know whether or not you should pull for his upcoming weapons in the upcoming banner. So, do let me know down in the comment section below what your plans are going to be, if you're going to be pulling for Kadaj's FR and BT, or if you're going to be holding on for a future banner. Feel free to let me know. And as always, if you guys did enjoy the video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for future content, and with all that being said, let's go ahead and jump right into it. A big thank you as always to all of my YouTube members for further supporting the channel. If you ever thought about becoming a member of the channel, you can either click the first link in the description of this video or the join button below for details on what perks you gain for becoming a supporter of the channel, and a big thank you ahead of time if you do decide to become one. So we'll first start off with Kadaj Rework. So his skill 1, Volley, gains 3 uses. It now deals an AoE splits HP attack 4 times that allows for 200% stolen max brave overflow and recovers 50% brave in between HP attacks. His skill 2, Mayhem, now deals 6 HP attacks with 50% splash that allows for 150% stolen max brave overflow. His ZX now deals an AoE splits HP attack 6 times that allows for 200% stolen max brave overflow and recovers 50% brave in between HP attacks. His Geophagy follow-up attack now deals 6 HP attacks that recovers 30% brave after each HP attack. His LD now deals 9 HP attacks that grants his overhead for 12 turns. When attacking a target with 2 levels of fixation, gains a 20% HP damage up. Now with Zande as his partner, Kadaj's FR deals an AoE splits HP attack 4 times that inflicts 5 levels of fixation to all targets for 4 turns. While active and the enemy has at least 1 debuff, the party gains a 50% HP damage up / HP damage cap up. Now his FR conditions are as follows: a 40% increase whenever a teammate uses a melee ability, and a 40% increase whenever a teammate attacks a target with a leveled debuff. Now Kadaj's BT effect lasts for 6 turns and grants the following. To himself, the levels of fixation that he inflicts does not decrease, and Geophagy triggers twice on his own turn. For the party, his follow-up attack Geophagy now triggers once on teammates' turn whenever they attack a target with 5 levels of fixation. They also gain a 50% brave damage up, 50% brave damage cap up, 20% HP damage up, and a 30% HP damage cap. So let's talk about whether or not you should pull for Kadaj. Now, Kadaj is a great debuffer with stronger single target follow-ups that he now gains with his rework. When we take a look at the debuffs, basically the debuffs has built-in attack down, defense down, melee defense down, range defense down, a brave gain steal by 100% of the brave recovers, which can actually be pretty convenient. So Kadaj has ways to be able to control the enemy's brave. He also has his stigma debuff, which makes it so that his debuffs turn gold framed, which is good for Kadaj because like his fixation debuff is going to be very important because it is going to allow him to trigger his follow-up attacks. It also has a built-in brave sap by 10% of Kadaj's max brave, a 20% attack down, and a 20% brave damage resist down. So the debuffs are actually not bad whatsoever for what Kadaj is able to do. Now his FR conditions, though they are slightly restricted to melee units, they are easy to meet. Thankfully though, we do have a very good amount of melee-based units where it shouldn't be an issue for most players. Now the second condition, which is attacking a target with a level debuff, luckily Kadaj is able to have that inflicted onto all targets, and it doesn't even matter what amount of levels that debuff has. So long as it is a level debuff, then you are going to meet that second condition. Now the BT makes Kadaj way better for the following reasons. His fixation debuff, normally with that debuff, only one enemy is able to have the levels on that debuff at 5 out of 5. The other one will be at a lower amount. But with the BT effect, it is always going to be at 5 out of 5, meaning that Kadaj is always going to be hitting with those follow-up attacks that he now gains with the rework that he just got. But the BT effect also allows him to trigger his follow-up attacks twice on his own turn and once on your teammate's turn, meaning that if you have teammates who, let's say, they also have some form of a follow-up attack, preemptive attack, whatever it is, and after their turn is finished, you are already guaranteed to get that single target 6 HP attacks from Kadaj's follow-up attacks. But in total though, when you take a look at Kadaj's own turn, if let's say you jump into the BT phase, just note that whatever skills that you are going to be using, so long as you have that BT effect active, that is an additional 12 single target follow-up attacks that you are going to get out of Kadaj. So yeah, Kadaj, not only is he a great debuffer, but like those single target follow-up attacks from him are no joke, and it should not be overlooked. He is a very good unit, and he is one of my feature characters in my most pulls that global players should consider pulling for, because he is that good of a unit. There are JP players that still use him to this day, including myself, and he ages like fine wine. Like, what he does is exceptionally good in my opinion, and in my opinion, I do feel like he is definitely a must pull. The only reason why you wouldn't see yourself pulling for Kadaj is if you are good when it comes to debuffing characters, even though technically, and we don't know exactly when he is going to be dropping, but at some point Laguna with his FR and his rework should be dropping eventually. I don't know when, but it's gonna be happening very soon, I assume. So he is going to be another debuffer that also has follow-up attacks, but that triggers on the gold frame Desperado debuff that he inflicts onto the enemy. But once that debuff goes away, then you practically lose a follows with that. But Laguna is another solid debuffer that you can consider chasing after if you don't want to pick up Kadaj. But I do feel like Kadaj is definitely worth picking up because of the brave control that he has, the solid debuffs that he has, those follow-ups. They really are no joke whatsoever. He is an excellent third slot unit that I myself will be pulling for again once he drops on the global side. So other than that though, guys, that's pretty much going to be it for the video. I think I covered mostly everything that you guys need to know about Kadaj. Let me know down in the comment section below again what your plans are going to be. Let me know what you guys think about Kadaj. And of course, if you guys do enjoy the video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for future content. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one.